Okay, this is a test review, and you're just going to fill out the review today because the rest of the class is taking their test Thursday, so I want you to keep you with them and have your test on Thursday. So you're just going to take notes today. There's no assignment. Tomorrow I'll do another video, and then you'll have an assignment to work through. But this is kind of what you're expected to know. It's all types of equations. I used X for the letter every time, except there's one story problem where you don't want to use X because it's something different. So you want to make like a line, like a dash line on that side of the equals, and this only has one step, and the reason why it does because there's only one number on that side I have to get rid of. So it says minus 4, so to get rid of a minus 4 we plus 4. So I cross it out, then I come under the negative 6. Now remember, on the calculator, don't just take 6 plus 4. You have to take negative 6 plus 4. Okay? That's negative 2. Because on a number line, if you started at negative 6 and you move 4 forward, okay, you'd be at negative 2. That's why that's the way it is. Okay, number 2, x plus 4 equals negative 8. So again, there's only one step because we have just one number on that side. Notice how we never care about the number over there because that's not on the same side as the x. So to get rid of a plus 4, I minus 4. But remember, when I go to my calculator, I don't want to just say it's 8 minus 4. It's negative 8 minus 4. Negative 12. Because if you look at that number line I gave you, you'd start at negative 8, but then you'd go backwards for negative 9, negative 10, negative 11, negative 12. I don't have a number line at my house right now, so. Okay, number 3, 2 times x equals negative 10. So again, step 1, because there's only one number over there. Now it's a times, so to get rid of a times, we divide by 2. So I take negative 10 divided by 2. Remember to get the negative when you divide, and that's negative 5. Okay, number 4, negative 4 times x equals 20. Okay, so that's a times, so to get rid of times I divide. Now remember to divide by negative 4, so when you underline it, make sure you get the negative on the 4. And so I take 20 divided by negative 4. It's going to be negative 5. Okay, number 5. So those first ones are easy, pretty much a walk in the park. Now it gets more complicated, but still you're good with this, okay, with these two. It's when we get down here where it starts to get annoying, okay. So now there's 2 numbers on that side, so that's why there's 2 steps. So we have to get rid of the minus 5 first with a plus 5. And we have to get rid of the times 4 by divide by 4. So I plus 5 gets rid of the minus 5. So 4 times x, and then 19 plus 5 is 24. Now I divide by 4. And 24 divided by 4 is 6. Remember, don't be afraid to use your calculator. 4. Okay, number 6. Negative 3 times x plus 7 equals 34. So again, this is like this one. We have a plus 7, so we get rid of that with a minus 7. And then times negative 3 means we'll divide by negative 3. Okay. Okay, so 34 minus 7 is 27. Divide by negative 3. Remember to make your 3's got to be negative, okay? Because you get rid of it times negative 3, you divide by negative 3. So I take 27 divided by negative 3, and I got negative 9. Now the next problem, we have a parentheses. 4 times the parentheses, 2x minus 3 equals 12. The minus has been dropped down in the 12, but we need to figure out what's going to go here. So step 1, okay, you start with your 4, you write your 4 down twice, okay? And you take it times 2x, and then after the minus you take it times 3. So I write x down, 4 times 2 is 8, okay? And 4 times, I don't write x on that one. 4 times 3 is 12 because there's no x here or here. So I come over here and write 8x 12. Now, make that line, you might want to put a multiplication dot, a times dot, and now you're where you want to be. Step 2, the last 2 steps you're always good at, okay? So minus 12, we get rid of that with a plus 12, and then we'll get rid of the times 8 with a divide by 8. Okay, so 8 times x, 12 plus 12 is 24, and we divide by 8. Okay, so 24 divided by 8 is going to give me 3. Okay, next problem, number 8. 4x minus 3 plus 8x equals 33. Now we have a step 1, it's the both sides are same side, so where the x is at, they're on the same side. So if they're on the same side, you circle it, and you connect the x's and write plus. So you come over here, write plus 4x, 8x. That is x, 8 plus 4 plus 8 is 12. So I line up the equals, put 33, and now I have x, just as the same, I just put x down once, and then I put a 12 in front of it. That means 12 times x. So then the x's are gone, but I still have minus 3. Okay. So we get rid of a minus 3 with a plus 3, and then we get rid of the times 12 by divide by 12. So plus 3, 33 plus 3 is 36. Then divide by 12. And I find what 36 divided by 12 is. It's going to be 3. Okay, now number 9, 6x plus 5 equals 4x plus 21. Okay. Now up there, they're on the same side, but here they're on both sides. Okay, so if they're on both sides, we need to put a sign in front of that 4. If I don't see it, it's a plus, and I get rid of a plus with a minus 4x. So I minus 4x from both sides. That goes away, and then minus 4x there. 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 times x plus 5 equals, don't put the plus, just put 21. Because if you put a plus in front of it, your calculator's not going to like that. Okay, so plus 5, and then you're still there. You're going to minus 5, and you're going to divide by 2. So minus 5, minus 5. 21 minus 5 is 16, and then I divide by 2. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Okay. Alright, then you have a story problem, but it's not going to be as long as those ones you've been doing the last couple days. I have $200. I make $40 per week at work. How many weeks do I need to work to make $1,000? So first you're going to make a table. Okay. Weeks and dollars. So I go 0, 1, 2. Okay. So I started with 200. It's just one table. Okay. Then I make $40 per week. That means every time there's a week I add 40. So 200 plus 40 is 240. And then plus 40 is 280. Okay. Now, I have to make $1,000. I'm not even close to $1,000. Okay. So I want to make my graph then, because I want to see the table. Then I want to see the graph. And up top, you're going to put equals where you want to end at. You want to end at $1,000. So you started with 200, and then you add 40 times W. Okay, now you're going to write an equation. You're going to put equals 1,000. You're going to write a plus, and then you're going to write 40 times W. Okay. You want to write that first and then the 200 second. Now you can solve. Okay. So just go off here and write what this 2 steps. Okay, 1, 2. So you're going to minus 200. Then you're going to divide by 40. So minus 200, minus 200. So 40 times W. 1,000 minus 200 is 800. Then we divide by 40. That's the answer. Okay. So 20 weeks. So again, start with your table, just stop at 2, then make your line, okay? Then make an equation with 1,000 at the top, it's equal to 1,000, and then just switch the plus around so the 40.w comes first, plus 200, then your 2 steps, minus 200, divide by 40, okay? 20 weeks.